All right.
Cheers.
Blasting off.
Coffee and water.
Coffee and
Better
water.
than the beers that we were drinking.
Yeah. Hopefully this time there won't be a serious mood shift after 2 pounders where I get all serious and fucking lamenting. I rewatched that episode and there was a huge shift.
Yeah,
like you pointed it out.
I didn't realize you were drinking pounders like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then,
well, I thought it would up the energy.
Yeah, well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they don't have to know that.
Well,
I guess they do.
I was like, they're live.
Stream live at 2:30 p.m.
Yeah, which
is really like my morning, if we're being real. I mean, I got my coffee.
I mean, if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that.
Oh man,
Yeah,
the unemployed life, living the dream.
I do not like that schedule of like falling asleep at 4 and waking up at like 12. I don't like
it's killer. It
Yeah,
fucks with your whole body and mental. Yeah,
I've been making sure, even like before fire school and all that, I was up at like 8:30, 9 just to like have a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was being pretty good at like getting up by like 10 for a while, but weed doesn't help.
Weed like keeps me up at night.
For sure.
I start thinking more about like stuff.
Heightens the anxiety, gets me two in my head.
Yeah.
Like almost makes me want to fight sleep.
Are you like doing it alone too?
I'll smoke with my roommates.
Okay.
Like we'll watch something 10 p.m. I'll smoke before and then smoke after when we go up, and then I'm just like scrolling through YouTube for like 3 hours.
Trying to find videos that entertain you.
Videos, and I'll put my phone down and be like, okay, I'm tired. Let's go to sleep. I'm talking to myself.
Your third person, like,
and it's just like, okay, my mind's going too fast for me to sleep to even close my eyes. So sometimes I'll like play a podcast in the background, or
there's no way that is helpful.
Yeah,
because then it's going to start making me think about what the fuck these people are talking about on the podcast. You know what
well, it just but like it helps my mind not go too
fair enough.
Scattershot. It focuses and then lets it die and almost simmers it down.
Okay, I would never listen to us before I fell asleep.
I might. We're pretty chill.
No, well,
I go to sleep too.
I would argue with myself half the time. You know what I mean?
True.
I'd be like, that guy's a fucking idiot. Right? Don't listen to that guy.
Yeah. Every time I rewatch, I come up with 3 or 4 things. It's like, okay, I got to stop doing that.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely.
Like how I say, for sure.
That's kind of funny. That could be like a catchline.
Maybe. We'll see how the community reacts.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
But last week, we ended on a ridiculous conversation about...
Do you want to precursor this with the fact that you were pounders deep? Do you want to reiterate that fact again?
No, because I stand by what I said.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I did. I just wanted to clarify why I was hesitant and things I might have not taken into account when we had the conversation.
Okay.
So
jog my memory.
Yeah. We ended the podcast last week with, would you rather suck a dick or fuck a pig? Did we settle on pig or was it just farm animal?
I think it was pig. That was in my mind the whole time. It was a pig.
Okay. So the one thing I didn't take into account is I severely underestimated how gross farm animals are.
Yeah.
They are absolutely disgusting.
I mean, you could probably bathe it and shave it and do whatever you want. It's still probably gross.
It's still very gross. So I underestimated that for sure in the moment.
Okay.
But the other thing is, like, with the sucking a dick, it's the penetration for me. Like, I'm getting penetrated by a person. Like, that's a human being on the end of that dick, and he will live the rest of his life knowing that he's penetrated me in my mouth.
I think you're gonna think about it more than he probably would.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be in my head forever that a man has.
Wouldn't fucking a pig do the same exact thing?
Yeah, but I fucked plenty of pigs before.
No.
Pigs are people too.
No, they're not. You cannot equate your fucking streak of like 2s and 3s and 4s to a farm animal.
No.
Maybe as a joke, but in reality,
they sounded like farm animals.
Ew.
Like if I closed my eyes, I probably could.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
still can't believe that you did not change your opinion on this. So I gave you.
I know it was. We've had a week. I've had a week to ruminate on this, and
you're the fucking.
It's still
animal?
so close, man. It's close.
It's not that close.
It's pretty close.
No, you're overthinking.
I overthink everything.
This is a pretty simple answer.
Maybe.
This is an instant reaction, like no doubter.
I asked the crew, and I think most people were suck a dick, but there were a few that were farm animal.
Yeah, I would like to know who they were so I could talk to them. You know what I mean? Maybe not on the show.
Yeah, maybe
we don't want to blow up their spot.
Yeah, pull them aside.
Yeah, but I gotta talk to them. All right, because that's no. You're not fucking. I'm done.
Yeah, all right. I mean, okay. You're more.
I am dead set sucking that dick. Okay? It just is what it is.
Even without the 300K.
We're fucking a pig. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to a farm and see a pig in real life because those things are they're huge, right?
Why do you have to do so much research on this, dude?
Because I want to land on the right hand.
What do you have to find a penis too? You gotta analyze the penis. I mean,
yeah. It does depend on the dick, I think.
I don't know. I don't think it does at all.
All right. Okay. You're more sure.
Yeah. There's just a no doubt.
Yeah, that kind of didn't go anywhere definitive for me, but I wanted to.
So it took a week to figure it out.
Yeah, it took a week to figure it out, and I'm in the same place. But let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Where your head's at.
This isn't easy. This is so easy. I don't even understand how this is still going on.
It's sucking a dick, dude.
Oh, you're fucking a pig, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're both on camera, right? Was that a part of it?
Yeah. On camera, off camera. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The camera thing doesn't matter to me. I don't. Yeah.
It wouldn't change what I would do.
Yeah. I don't think it changes what I would do either. And it's not the gay thing either. It's literally just a penetration. I would rather penetrate than be penetrated.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would still do that too, but yet I would not rather penetrate a pig.
All right. I mean, people have been doing it for centuries.
Yeah, those are not people I'm trying to hang out with. That's a good point.
Both of them have been done for centuries. There's definitely more gay people sucking dicks than people fucking animals, right?
Yes.
For sure. Okay,
yeah.
For sure.
Like it's okay to be gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not okay.
In today's world, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not okay to fuck animals.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting there, though.
Are we?
I think we are.
Really? What leads you down that path?
Well, all the foxkins and furries and
okay, interesting.
And
interesting.
like the
never saw it that way.
Emotional support animals. People are calling like their dogs like their babies and stuff. We're like humanizing animals to a pretty serious degree right now.
Okay, but support animals are not there to have sex with.
Yes, but I'm saying it's a step along the road to. I think for sure.
Okay, man.
Ooh.
And it's like saying you touching your penis is one step closer to being gay because you're touched a penis.
I'm totally okay with that logic.
That doesn't make any sense.
When I was a kid, I did think that you weren't supposed to masturbate and you were supposed to like get girls to do that. Not that you were gay for masturbating, but that like it was a concession, like that you were giving up. That you were like, oh, I'm like I have to do this myself.
Well, that has dramatically changed.
Well, for sure. I'm still making up for some lost time here.
Okay.
But since we're talking about animal fucking, do you think? Because what was that? There was like this weird time where in a bunch of like fucking what is it, like Stifler American Pie, like where and like there would be the joke of peanut butter on your dick, you get the dog to lick it off, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's more of a fucked up joke, but okay.
Yeah, but like I feel like that was in a bunch of comedy movies back then, like early 2000s.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember that joke being around. I don't remember specifically in like movies or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think it was like the original American Pies, but it was definitely in the Book of Love. That one, American Pie: The Book of Love. It wasn't. It's like an offshoot. It's a side American Pie. It didn't have Jason Biggs. It didn't have Sean William Scott.
Was it even American Pie?
Yeah, they made a bunch of them.
Nah, but if it doesn't have those two,
True.
at least one of those two.
Yeah.
Is it really even American Pie?
Yeah, I think quite possibly didn't even premiere in theaters and went straight to like
Straight to
VHS and TV and shit. Yeah.
Oh god.
It was one of those. But my question, 2 questions. Do you think girls do that? Like, not girls in general, but like have girls, like there's a small population of women just
put
like
peanut butter on their pussy?
Yeah, and have like
Probably.
animals lick it off and shit.
Probably less than guys, because guys are like fucked up creatures.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
But like it's for sure happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's at least one out there.
I'd say there's at least, if like a grand scheme, does it
Yeah.
have to be specifically peanut butter?
No, just
Put anything?
anything and have a dog
10,000.
you.
10,000.
I'm okay with that.
Over the history of life?
Yeah.
10,000 for sure.
History of life for sure. We're hitting thousands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely more than 10,000 fucked up people out there.
And second question, do you think actions like that are on the rise or declining?
That's a good point. I don't know. Like specifically bestiality or just like weird shit?
Specifically with animals, because we're in the animal vein here.
On the rise, like in the past 20 years, or on the rise in the past like 1,000 years?
We'll keep it generational, make it 20, like our lifetime. Do you think the trend's going up or down?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Right?
There's definitely more weird shit going on.
Right?
Like within the past 20 years.
And this is weird shit, so I would think the trend of weird shit, it would carry
I don't know. Bestiality enters into like another realm of like fucked upness in my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love animals. So
True.
That like, I don't know. Yeah. I can't give an answer. I'd probably say no. It's probably.
You want it to be no.
I want it to be no,
Yeah,
for sure. I want it to be on the down.
You don't think it's no, but you want it to be no.
Yes, I want it to be no. I really hope they're not fucking animals out there. It's really sad.
We're a fucked up species, man. I think
don't put me in that category.
No,
I'm not in that category of people. Don't
no,
you?
you're a different breed, huh? You're built different.
Yeah, I'm not an animal fucker. Okay, I'm built different.
You heard it here first. The Slippers podcast is against fucking animals. Since we need to see that these days, probably.
Yeah, apparently.
Right?
Yeah.
They could have thought we were pro.
We do not agree with fucking animals.
It's
not a good thing.
We are against.
Don't do that.
We're starting a GoFundMe to stop these people.
Stop bestiality.
Stop bestiality.
That would be a hilarious GoFundMe that actually might work out.
We could get a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, dude, I'm starting to think that, there was a recent story with the GoFundMe thing. This young black woman posted on GoFundMe like pictures of 3 kids, claiming that the 3 kids were hers, and I forget what they needed. They needed like help with medical problems. I forget the specifics, but GoFundMe and other organizations looked into it, and she was actually just the babysitter for these 3 kids and used them to like make a bunch of money. I think she raised like $300,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit.
That money is being withheld by GoFundMe because of the false claim. You know, like she wasn't able to pull any of that money out because she lied about it, which was.
I think that's correct.
Yeah,
I don't know the legalities behind GoFundMe. I've never had one, never donated one, so I don't know how that works. But
We've had quite a few suspicious ones hit the news. Like, what was that? It was like a kid who was getting bullied, and he was actually like he looks like a 7-year-old, but is actually like 18 or something.
I don't know.
Something like that. Whatever. But I'm starting to think that like crowdfunding like that is super easy. Like you could make a fuck ton of money with an erroneous GoFundMe, like Stop Bestiality, or or like I need help. Like
I could just post a picture of you
buying dick pills.
Well, I could post a picture of you saying my friend is mentally ill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're doing weird shit, and people would pay to make sure you're okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And if people think it's funny, or they're, I don't even think we need to trick them. We just need to
be honest
and kind of funny and kind of half real, and they'll if 1,000 people donate $5,
Yeah.
Like, like
I feel like we're kind of
why can't we
cheating
not?
the world on that, but
Yeah, well, we're taking advantage of stupid people for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had a problem with OnlyFans for doing the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but like that's why I wanted the like advert for the GoFundMe to be funny and kind of half real. So like I'm not saying, oh, my kid needs medical bills paid. I'm not like straight up lying, you know? Like they know that they're giving money to me for a selfish reason. It's just, you know, it's like it's the 2021 version of panhandling or like street performing.
I think that's more fucked up than OnlyFans.
Yeah?
Yeah. At least you're selling a product on OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
You're doing something to sell a product.
Yeah.
So
selling yourself.
Instead you're selling yourself instead of just being like, hey,
give me money.
Give me money because like this is a funny GoFundMe,
it's
right?
Funny,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's like if you laugh, you owe me money.
Yeah.
Which is the exact if you got hard, you owe me money on OnlyFans.
Pretty much. You know what I mean?
Much.
Or to get hard, you have to give me money.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay. Selling erections.
So, yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Okay. And I still don't think we put that to bed, but
no, these are open conversations.
Yeah, they're probably gonna come back again.
For sure. Once we grow and think back and become.
No, I think you need to grow and think and come back. I've already made my decision.
Well, okay, you stopped growing. All right. Tell the people that you're a finished product. You're not going to get any better.
I have reached nirvana.
Yeah.
Understanding that I need to suck a dick instead of fuck a pig. I am at nirvana. Okay?
True. That is
I
what
get
the Buddhists
that.
are trying to figure out on top of those mountains.
And I figured it out.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm enlightened.
All right. These are the types of things that
people need to be talking
about. Religious leaders of the world should be thinking and talking about.
People should ask those guys questions.
For sure.
They should. They really should ask these questions to them because some of these people are fucking kids. We'll let that tail off into a different conversation.
I'm not Catholic. Is it a problem in the Jewish community? Have the synagogues been taken down?
Bro, my dad is Jewish. The most Jewish thing I've done is put on a yarmulke and do the Hanukkah prayer.
All right.
You know what I mean? Okay. You've been to more bar mitzvahs than I have.
True, that is crazy.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it in the papers. You know, the Catholic Church took a big hit, but Temple did not. Isn't that what they call it? Temple?
Synagogue?
Yeah, synagogue.
I don't know. Synagogue. I don't know if it's called temple.
No. Yeah.
I'll have to
brush up on my religious info.
We'll get our resident Jews to answer that question.
Sure.
What's the problem of sexual misconduct in the Jewish church?
Yeah. The problem is nobody's talking.
Yes. Is it a problem? Do we need to do an investigation?
They got their shit under wraps.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just really good.
Yeah, maybe. Although I did. Yeah, we don't have to. It's just not. It's not even funny. It's not funny.
Yeah, let's not get into that stuff, okay?
Yeah. Gross. All right. Do you want to get into the apocalypse stuff?
Like I said, I don't have very many notes this time, so
let's get into it. The impending doom of society is coming, so we should all be prepared.
Correct.
And in our friend group, we were talking recently about strategies to survive. So let's set the stage. What kind of apocalypse is this? I think we should make it that at least 20% of the population dies, enough to collapse the infrastructure.
I think at least 80% of the population needs to die. Yeah.
But it needs to be a number where we're likely to survive,
Well, in this scenario, we are surviving.
Okay.
We're making it our scenario. You know what I mean?
I already assumed that
we're alive.
All of our friends survive.
Right. Anybody above the age of 30 and below the age of 24, besides our family, doesn't make it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Besides people that we know.
Okay.
So that reduces a significant amount.
Yeah, that's literally, everything breaks down.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll make it a plague, I guess.
Sure.
That's contemporary.
I'm imagining sand and fire everywhere.
Okay.
Like buildings broken. You know what I mean? Towers down.
But that's from like the human riding, not the actual apocalypse, because we need to go out into the world and like survive and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, this is taking place.
Like it couldn't be nuclear because we wouldn't be able to like go anywhere.
Yeah, but like
stay in a shelter.
But riots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like purge type
like
stuff.
20% of the people die from the plague, and then the other 60% die from riots.
Fine. Yeah, for sure. Okay. And society's completely broken down. We are in small groups of maybe up to 20 trying to gather supplies. And
tribes.
And yes, exactly.
Okay.
I think the woods is kind of a no-go.
I don't like the woods.
Yeah, the woods is kind of a no-go.
Unless, have you seen Planet of the Apes, though? Like the newer ones?
Yes.
Where they build a society?
Yes.
Like kind of on a hillside?
Yeah, the monkeys do?
Yeah, the monkeys.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that. Whatever.
Yeah, like right outside of a city. They're in the redwoods.
On the waterfall?
Stuff. Yeah, not bad.
I would
think
do that.
We could learn the skills needed to like build tree forts and stuff.
It's not hard.
It's not that hard.
I'm doing building construction and firefighting school right now. I don't understand a single thing about it. We can make it work, though.
Okay, we'll make it work. I think we have some. I mean, I've worked on stuff with my dad. I built a deck.
Yeah.
And a mudroom. You know?
I've used a hammer before.
Yeah, for sure. Like a screwdriver.
I used a chainsaw. All right.
Really?
Yeah, in landscaping, we use a chainsaw all the time.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I think there's no power, right? No electricity.
No, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah. So we won't have power tools.
Right. Yeah.
Saws, hammers.
Yeah, hatchets.
That kind of stuff. So setting his woods right outside of, because I guess with my problem with the woods is like everybody would go to the woods and it would be a fight over. I feel
like people would go to the city,
but the city doesn't have enough. Like, what are you going to eat in the city?
Well, I'm assuming there's going to be animals just like take over the city everywhere. When the human population shrinks, right? You're going to assume the animal population grows.
Yes,
because it's not
for sure. But they don't. They don't have. There's no vegetation in the city. They would have nothing to eat.
Maybe. Okay.
So, in my previous scenario, where like 70% of the population is still around, I think the cities would be like you know that scene in the Bat. Oh, no, I was thinking more of Batman, but that's a good one too.
Batman, okay.
Like where Scarecrow becomes like judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh, like the third one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's how I picture the cities. In a apocalyptic scenario where like the worst, because like not everybody's going to be a leader, you know. For sure not. Yeah. So like if somebody in a city, for sure, somebody in a city would take over like 6 square blocks and just start like telling people like, it's like, hey, we got to take what's ours. And
they got big guns.
Yeah, they got guns.
They got big guns.
There's lots of guns in the city. So woods right outside the city, tree forts, hand tools.
Okay.
Are we going to go like spears and stuff, or are we going to try and get some firearms?
I think you have to start with spears.
Yeah.
You have to start with building your weapons, and then you can...
I wouldn't feel confident taking firearms from anybody.
We could have operations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I might kill some women and kids for some guns, you know what I mean? In a certain situation.
Why does it have to be kids?
I'm just saying, I would go to the extreme, you know what I mean? Because I'm obviously, I'm obviously killing another dude.
It's
you know
kill
what I
and
mean?
be killed, yes. Okay.
If they just happen to go out on, for a hunting raid or something like that, and they just leave their village unprotected, I'm swooping in.
Yeah. I think we definitely, move number one is to gather as much non-perishables as possible.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, none of us are preppers, right? We don't already have this stuff in a bunker.
No, I have no doomsday preps whatsoever.
Yeah. I think like TJ and Joey, they have like a lot of equipment.
True.
That could be super useful.
Yeah. I mean,
and we'll need to establish roles. Like Seabutt said, we should all become snipers. It's like maybe 1 or 2 of us could become Snipers or archers.
Yeah, let's just be fucking, all Chris Kyles.
Yeah.
Like what?
I think we have some people that could be scouts. I could be a scout.
Hey guys, we're over
Yeah.
here.
They're moving west.
Flare.
Yeah. Ryan Place could be chef.
He's okay.
Like,
He does make some good food.
he makes some great food, and I think he works with natural ingredients as well. So he's already ready
Okay.
to turn,
Yeah.
vegetation that we find into a nice salad.
Okay.
Might need to make
Who's in
some-
charge?
Who's in? Oh, that is a big question.
Who's in charge?
That is
Who's
a
giving
big
out the
question.
orders here? You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to be in charge.
I don't
You know
think
what I
I'm definitely.
I don't think either of us are going to be in charge.
Yeah, no, wait. I can't make a decision in my own life
Yeah.
with regular standards of society.
Yeah, it's a good point.
How am I supposed to do it in
When
the
everything's
apocalypse?
broken down.
Or maybe the apocalypse is what I need.
Oh, it turns something on
It
for you.
turns something on.
Right, it
where
flips
I'm
the
now-
switch.
Yes.
Right,
I'm
right.
now a vicious leader.
No.
It could happen. We don't know.
Well, true, yeah, but you could also be Superman too.
Very low possibility.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think we will need a council.
Council
Like maybe
of members.
yes, a small group.
So we all have equal votes. It's democracy.
No. Democracy does not work. I think we've proven that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't even have democracy here in the U.S. By the way, we are. A
You
republic.
love going on to your fucking
I know,
little
right,
side
right,
rant
right.
tangents to talk about. And we're on your apocalypse. This is your
Yes.
thing. This is your thing.
I'm gonna
Yeah. Turn on your blinders.
All right. I think we will need a committee. We will need 3 people, and then it would be just a 2 out of 3 vote, and maybe like one that can make executive decisions, especially if it's about battle or territory or something specific.
Like a general?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe we have a medicine, like maybe a
healer.
He's our
Guard's our
healer. Yeah. And he gets to make decisions on
The health.
hygiene and health and stuff, and
How much water you get? How much soap you get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like an inventory.
Mhm.
So one person's head of inventory, one person's head of excursions and
Like the big dude from
conflict.
Lost. You ever see Lost?
No.
Okay. Well, the crowd will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Big guy from Lost.
Okay.
He holds all
the
the
fat
food.
guy
Yeah.
with the curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They find all the food. They find food.
I don't know. I know the character. I don't. Know
He's in charge of the food.
Why would they put the fat guy in charge of the food?
I don't
Sounds
know.
counterintuitive.
He was pretty good with it, I think, from what I remember.
All right. He knows what he's doing, I guess.
I want to say it was Harley.
But yeah, so
Something.
and then those 3 people would be like the council of elders and make grand decisions.
Okay.
Settle disputes.
Okay.
I
I think Mano would be up there. Mano, you're welcome.
Yeah, he's good a decision maker.
He makes
Yeah.
decisions.
He's a decent planner.
I would be scared to put Zook up there.
I'll be
Feisty,
terrified.
feisty.
Yes. He would become he would gather power and abuse it.
Yes, right.
Yes,
he would have
for
people on
sure.
his side, and we
Yeah.
might get killed in our sleep.
Yeah, and he'll take all the women.
Yeah.
He would just hoard.
Oh wait, we have our
They're
girlfriends and families and stuff with us too.
fuck girlfriends.
Fuck
They're
girlfriends.
just
Okay.
women that we've picked up.
Women.
Okay. We need women, obviously.
Right.
Or else I would go crazy.
How is the clan gonna grow?
Yeah, exactly. We can't survive without women.
Okay.
Okay. So we need women, but none of them are in leadership positions.
Sexism. That's fine.
I mean, it's the apocalypse, ladies. I'm sorry.
Eat shit.
Eat shit. You can't run shit. Sorry.
This is my scenario. Okay.
Yeah. Plus, they're too valuable to risk in battle. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. We're like the Mad Max.
Yeah.
You know when he's got his
The mother's milk.
Mother's milk. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
All
it's not because you can't fight or not smart. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just because we can't risk you.
Yeah. No, you're prized. Your prized possessions.
It's like we can lose some guys in the operations. You
Right.
know? That's a part of the deal.
Okay.
You know, I'm probably dying in the 3rd or 4th confrontation that we have.
Well, you said
Maybe.
you're a scout.
Yeah.
I feel like scouts
So-
die pretty easily
Yeah,
because
a
they
lot.
get captured.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, you could be funny enough to survive in another clan.
If I make, if they
You know what I mean?
if they like me enough,
Yeah.
make friends.
Yeah.
And I could be the spy, the infiltrator. Join another group and weaken them from the inside,
Right?
And
right.
gather information on where their inventory is. Any internal conflicts that we could explore.
I feel like you're not very good at lying though, or keeping it a secret.
That's
so that would be kind of tough.
That would be tough. But I could lead them with the truth.
I actually honestly think Siba would be good at that. Not that Siba's very good at lying, but
he's also not very good at making people like him. That much.
Yeah, but you also in the apocalypse, you don't want to be overly likable. You know what I mean? Yeah, yes. Put a little bit of resistance.
Yes, you have to be respected.
Right, and we could just,
Yeah.
You got it.
True. All right. Okay. All right. What else?
I just think that if we're stuck in the woods, I would probably rather go to an island.
Island would be huge.
We'll dodge pirate TJ. I mean, the main thing is in the water, right? Once we get out of the water, I feel like we'd be better. But in the water, that's when we're most vulnerable. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how to row a battleship.
Well, we've got some people in our crew that know how to do sailing and shit.
Well, they could sail.
Yeah. It's not like we got a fucking yacht that we're...
That's not sea conflict. Most sea conflict I have is like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag.
Yeah, Black Flag.
You know what I mean? That's like the most sea conflict I know.
I know, but this is 20% of the population is here. We're not going to have sea battles.
They're going to be pirates, dude. If anything, we should be the pirates. You know what I mean? That would be awesome.
Maybe, but no, I don't think. I think we'd have much less chance of survival with the sea stuff.
What's that pirate nation? Nassau. Let me see if
the pirates I'm aware of today are the Somalis.
No, the old one, the old.
What, the Isle of Tortuga?
Yeah, it's this one. I think it's this one.
And it's a pirate nation.
Well, it used to be
capital of the Bahamas,
in the 1800s and shit.
Popular cruise ship spot.
And we started building
retains many of its
a fleet of pirates.
We need a bunch of ships. Where are we getting the ships?
Well, it starts with one.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And then we steal one.
Right, and then it builds. Right. Just like any post-apocalyptic scenario.
Yeah, but they would all have to be non-motorized.
Right. Well, we'd have to learn how to sail. I mean, TJ would have his own ship, so would Garv and Mano, and people know how to sail. And
true. They would become captains of their respective. Ooh, right. Mano could be the Commodore or whatever. The head of the Navy.
Yes. Okay. All right.
What's it called? I feel like that'd be super. There's definitely more conflict on land.
100%.
Yeah. So what? We sail to Hawaii?
I don't know about Hawaii.
Yeah, because I feel like we're gonna die out on the open ocean for sure.
100%. No, I'm saying
storms are kicking up.
We find an island in some random ass island. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere, and
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, that'd be a great fucking place to hold down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we do need a fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a prison would be a pretty good one. Or,
I mean, a lot of people are going to think that too, and plus we're on the other side of the country, but
true.
I like your ideas.
True. The islands around New York are all cities.
Yeah. I would be okay with going into, Canada.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, just hanging out.
I think there's a lot of open land up there. We would just need to survive the winter.
Learn to ride moose. Moose are far scarier than horses. You know what I mean?
They're much bigger.
And just hear thuds
and
battle cries.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're like the Native Americans. But we're like the Native Canadians.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's where what we do is we ride moose and we farm maple syrup and hunt whatever birds and shit are up there.
We squirrels. Kill elk.
Kill elk.
Yeah, elk will last us a long time, too.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think a key ingredient for our survival will be getting salt, because that's how we preserve meat.
Well, it's so cold up there, it doesn't matter. Everything's frozen. But okay.
True. But
I love salt on my steak, so I'm with finding salt.
We need salt.
Yeah,
I'm
with finding salt.
Okay. All right. We have to find a wooded area in Canada next to a salt mine.
Correct.
Okay, we got a decent list building here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look salt mines in Canada. We'll figure out where we go.
How are we getting there? Are we walking?
I took like 4 single propeller flight classes. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
with the gas that's left in there,
right,
we could immediately try to fly to Canada.
Correct.
Crash land in some remote area.
Right. Lose half of us.
But then we build a cabin.
Right, but we're in Canada at that point.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I gotta
we're
say,
over the border. Not that borders mean anything in the apocalypse.
That's a good point. Lake Huron. That's where we're going.
Okay. All right. We got a destination. We got a crew. We got a flight plan. We got certain amenities that we will need. We'll definitely need a cabin. I don't know how to insulate a cabin.
I'm pretty sure like lumber and stuff is pretty good at doing that.
Yeah.
Like if we build it correctly.
Yeah. Some ventilated fireplace. We know how to start fires.
Yeah, we'll make a bunch of cabins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If worst case scenario, igloos.
Yeah, we would have. That's pretty far north you're talking about. There's a lot of Canada that's not frozen over. Canada's a pretty big country.
Maybe I just want to be an Eskimo. Okay,
yeah, maybe. Okay,
my inner Eskimo is coming out.
It is a good way to eliminate possible conflict with a bunch of other people because not a lot of people are going to be able to survive up there.
That's what I'm saying. I got insulation. I'm good. I can survive out there.
Yeah. Wolves are going to be a problem.
Wolves will be a problem. Packs of wolves.
Yeah.
But I feel like if there's a lot of people, wolves won't attack. If it's a singular person,
for sure,
they'll definitely attack. But if we all go as a team,
they wouldn't fuck with us unless,
And if we master riding moose,
I mean that would be huge.
Yeah.
I
don't even know if people ride moose.
I don't think we've been able to domesticate moose.
Do people ride moose?
I mean, it's probably happened before. I think there's probably like a few guys that have done it, but domesticating moose would be rough.
They cannot be ridden because they are wild animals and are banned.
Banned?
They're banned from riding moose. So it is possible there are pictures of people with saddles on moose.
Really?
So it is possible.
Yeah.
What? But it is banned.
Oh, Jesus.
We could be the moose riders.
We could. That would be a huge advantage.
Yeah.
And all we have to do is kill the head moose and make pelts out of his skin, and then the other moose will respect us and fear us.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how moose,
I'm pretty sure
psychology works.
All animals work that way.
I wouldn't. Sure. I don't have any argument against it, so I don't know. So I'll go with it. And for this scenario, I'll go with it.
And I think we honestly should try to domesticate wolves.
What dogs?
I know. All right, then let's just we'll have dogs with us.
Okay.
All right, I forgot we already have dogs.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
The way I'm thinking about it is that we have to start from scratch.
Restart everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So all dogs are gone?
All dogs are gone.
Sad.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
Well, we can just domesticate wolves.
Yeah, but I have a dog.
And
I have a dog now.
Yeah. Okay, we're bringing your dog.
Cow gets scum?
Cow gets scum.
He's going to get eaten alive. He's going to get eaten alive, but okay.
Nah, well, we might have to eat him at one point.
Wait. Talk about eating my dog right now.
Yeah, that would suck.
Okay. All right.
But I would eat it. Me or the dog? I might not be, if you're standing in the way, I might not be able to do it. But, he's going to start looking pretty tasty if we...
Sorry, little buddy.
Yeah. I mean... Okay. There might be some unsuccessful moose hunts. We might go without meat for a few months.
Nah, we just capture little squirrels. You know what I mean?
Oh, some coonies, or what do they call rabbits? Conies? Something like that. It's from Lord of the Rings. Everything relates back to Lord of the Rings.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, well, it's there's only one way to eat a pair of conies. And then he makes a stew.
Oh, was Sam saying that? Yeah.
Just recently rewatched my semi-annual Lord of the Rings.
Twice a year, you got 12 hours.
Well, how do you say every other year? Biannual, or
I think it's biannual.
Yeah.
It was semi-annual. Pretty sure it's twice.
Speaking of that, I am very excited for the Dune movie.
Yes, same.
I just downloaded all 6 of the books on my phone, and I'm going to try and finish the first one before seeing the movie. because there's no going back to the books once you've seen the movies.
I think you're dangerously overhyping the movie, though, to the point of like it's not ever going to be able to reach expectations.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's going to be like Lord of the Rings, but it's just we haven't seen a new good fantasy movie in a while. You know, the only ones we've gotten are like the superhero stuff. So it'll be I'm excited for the change of pace.
Something different.
I'm excited for the new world and things.
Dude, there's an HBO show that's His Dark Materials that you would enjoy.
Yeah.
The fantasy world.
Okay.
There's a talking polar bear.
Okay.
You ever hear The Golden Compass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a show based off that.
Okay.
And it's got the dude from Wanted, whose name is
McAvoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? His Dark Materials drama series.
Kylie and I watched it.
It's on Hulu.
Is it
7.9?
It's not even done yet, so it's still got one more season coming out.
That very good Rotten Tomatoes score. 82 from the critics, 85 from the audience. That is solid.
It's enjoyable. I didn't know it was on Hulu. I watched it on HBO, but
yeah, that's what Google says. Hopefully, they don't lie to me.
Yeah, well, Google's been into it.
Oh, you might need how Hulu has
one?
like the tiered subscriptions. You might need a special one.
It was on BBC. That's where it started.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that. I did look that up.
the BBC's got some good stuff. I think the modern day Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch started on BBC and then moved to Netflix. That was good.
Yeah, I mean most stuff with Benedict Cumberbatch is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Multiverse of Madness movie.
Yeah, we'll see what that leads to in Marvel.
I mean, I think that crew is the best one we have left. Is like Doctor Strange kind of running the team of Loki, Spider-Man, and Scarlet Witch.
We'll see how Thor and the Guardians kind of.
Oh yeah, that's another. But yeah, that's another. I'm excited for that crew as well.
We'll see. They have a bunch of different angles. It's just started. Everything's been okay so far. Actually, I really liked Loki, but everything's been like.
They're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's been like the beginning of the Marvel movies. You know what I mean? Where like you kind of lean towards one. They're all like okay.
Like the original Thor standalone movies are kind of mediocre. I wasn't that big of a fan of the first Captain America, but they figured it out. I liked Winter Soldier and Civil War. I think was technically a Cap movie.
Yeah.
Even though it was like Avengers
2.0.
Yeah.
Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah.
We're going to have everybody in this movie, but we're going to call it Captain America.
Yeah. Well, he was right.
So, are we still on the apocalypse? No comments?
I think we've got a good outline.
Canada, salt mine, domesticate moose.
Hunt elk.
Domesticate
cabins.
Cabins.
And I think with Canada, we have to ixnay the Navy.
Yeah. Well, no, we're ground forces.
Well, we're going to try and congregate everybody's dogs. They would I think they would be a big help out in the wilderness.
Okay.
Helping us catch wild game and.
Honestly, don't see Cal or Murphy really helping out all that.
Murphy is zero.
Yeah. I mean,
the mascot.
Cal will try.
I think Cal would be a big help. Is he still getting bigger?
He's like 40 pounds. 41. I think he's 41.6.
Yeah. Is he staying that size?
Dude, they told us he's supposed to be 30 to 35.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now he's 8 months and 41. So, I don't know how that stops or when that stops.
I think we should rope in my neighbor, Sherwood.
Yes. Purely for the German Shepherd.
For the German Shepherd, and he literally just like redid his whole house by himself.
Oh, he's a handyman.
He's a handyman.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good shit. I'm sure what's in.
He's a wrestler, and I think he's fit. You know, he could fight some people off.
Okay, fine. Sure.
Maybe he's the leader. He could be leader of our crew. Sherwood,
you're in.
Yeah, you're in. Tell us what to do. Because we have no fucking idea.
What are you talking about? We have a plan.
Yeah, we got a plan.
We know exactly what we're doing.
True.
There's actually like a 20% chance that if the apocalypse happens, I might actually follow this plan to somewhat of a T.
I'm not mad. I
think Canada's the move. I don't know about the salt mine, but like I like salt, so I can't say no.
We need salt. We need that.
All right, we need salt.
If we want meat, we need salt.
But in Canada, shit freezes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True. But then, like, bears would come out and try and steal.
Bears would be a huge issue.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, bears would be a big problem.
But we could make it a rite of passage for our new village. It's like, go out and kill a bear.
Right. Well, no one's going to kill a bear.
No, even with a spear? Come on.
No.
We need to build warrior tribesmen.
No one's killing a... Like, are we talking a grizzly bear?
Yeah, those are the ones that are up in Canada.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way anyone's killing a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
No shot. We already had this animal discussion with a tiger, and I think a grizzly bear would destroy a tiger.
Yeah. They are vicious.
Yeah, those things they're like 12 feet tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, one of the most scarring things I've ever had happen to me was you remember Grizzly Man?
Yeah.
Listening to that audio?
Yeah.
Probably the most scarring things I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious though.
You think that's funny? That was fucked up, dude. It's
like the whole movie. He's like, I'm friends with the bears. I was like, the bears are my people.
No, I'm just saying the audio at the end when he's getting eaten alive.
Yeah. It is very disturbing.
Yeah, super disturbing.
Yeah.
They're just like screaming for their lives and just getting eaten.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I was one of the most scarring things I've ever had.
Yeah. Animal attacks are. You forget how wild and vicious those things are.
Not even like an attack though. Like, you know what I mean? I've seen shark bites and stuff.
He walked into the cave, right?
He was like hibernating with them.
Yeah.
And like they woke up and they're like, food, okay.
Yeah. It's like, you're gonna deliver yourself on a silver platter to us?
Yeah. They don't understand what the fuck's happening.
And I don't think bears don't go for the kill immediately either. They just start fucking eating.
I don't know. Bear psychology.
I think the wild cats, they like go for the neck. You know, they go for the kill. Yeah. So it's quicker. The bear just fucking mauls you.
Oh, God, dude. Just put yourself in a dark cave. You're sleeping. Giant grizzly bears around you that for some reason you feel safe. Yeah. False sense of safety. And then all of a sudden one starts sniffing you. And then it's like chewing you. Yeah. Biting you. And you're not dying in the dark. Yeah.
You walked into that cave. I didn't say it was 100%. One of the simplest things I've ever seen. But it's also the most going on. There's some shit on the internet. Yeah.
And if the viewers who are not around know some fucked up shit that we should bring on some people who know some fucked up shit that we should able to tell some stories.
Oh, yeah.
So we got friends.
I've seen some shit on the internet.
True.
Yeah.
We talked about it before, but someone sent in our group. Was that you?
No.
The paint Olympics or whatever, or the.
Oh yeah. I went down that. It's like level 4 or something like that. I was done.
That's fucked up. I don't like seeing that stuff.
I don't like seeing that stuff either. I've never gone back to that site. It fucked me up.
It's not good.
No, it's not.
Warps your sense of reality.
And that was when I was pre working and pre firefighting. So I was just kind of putzing around at 2 o'clock in the morning,
on the internet.
Yeah,
it's a bad recipe.
Yeah, and then at 4 o'clock, I'm like, well, what did I just do for the past 2 hours? I think I'm scarred for life.
Yeah, it just took 7 years off my soul.
Pseudo.
Yo. Nice. Our one loyal fan.
Yeah, he's always listening.
Appreciate you. Pseudo would be a big help in the apocalypse.
Yeah,
I think.
You'd be our accountant.
I was thinking more like a spearman.
Spearman?
Yeah,
okay.
Long. I think he's got a nice javelin throw probably.
Okay, I don't know what makes you think that, but I'm with it if you think it.
I don't know. He was a hurdler.
Right. So javelin and hurdler.
I
don't know. Okay, I'm with it though.
Yeah. We'll have the track team as the front line probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Garv would probably be head scout, but he's also fucking medicine man.
Yeah, we can't lose him.
Yeah, we can't lose him.
I mean, I'm trading first aid, but that's nothing.
Yeah, I can do
compared to
CPR.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to what Garf can do.
No,
You know what I
he
mean?
knows like the ingredients of medicine.
Yeah, what?
He's like,
I know
oh yeah,
aspirin.
we can use this leaf. This is like aloe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least that's how I think. That's do they teach nurses that stuff?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not a nurse.
Rudimentary ancient medicine, just in case.
Eastern medicine.
Yeah, just in case we lose all production of prescription drugs. I mean, he's got medical supplies at our house.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we would have like a month of IVs and
Yeah.
syringes.
I have a single first aid kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got Band-Aids.
Yeah.
It's not much help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely need to find something to do to make myself valuable in the apocalypse.
You be the bard. You can dance,
Yeah,
make
true.
songs,
Yeah,
tell funny jokes.
tell stories.
Yeah.
The campfire entertainment.
Yeah. Get hammered every night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could learn to ferment fruit.
Yeah.
That would be big.
Like this wine.
It's nice, guys. I mean, it's really grainy.
Yeah. Haven't figured out the true process
Yeah.
again and all out
Learn
there.
how to-
but, you know.
Learn how to make moonshine.
Yeah.
Apparently, alcohol. There was this guy who was an expert in alcohol on Joe Rogan recently, and he talked about how alcohol might have been a big influence in agriculture because it wasn't readily available, like out in the wild. So, like, it was one of the first things that people invested in growing the like ingredients for, and like learning how to make themselves. So.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, interesting. I do like the ancient society type stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Rogan gets more interesting, people on the show than we do. So
For sure. He's got experts and, people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about.
well, that's part of our brilliance is we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you want to fuck around for 2 hours, come on over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes us so good at what we do.
Yeah. We are, trying to figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
What else do we got here? You got some?
I have a hard transition into football because football is back.
Football is on its way.
But if you want to continue with the apocalypse stuff,
I was going to go into a tangent of like I'm rewatching The Last Kingdom, which is the advent of England in like 1100 AD. Or
I watched like the
shit.
first
Yeah, it's
two seasons of that.
Vikings, that kind of thing. We might have to learn how to forge.
Swords.
Yeah, like blacksmith type stuff. So we don't go all the way back into like ancient, twigs and sticks.
Right. Like we'll remember
like
what a wheel is.
Yeah, we can make shields and swords and armor.
Armor.
Or like just hide, like the leather stuff.
Okay.
Light armor.
Chainmail.
Yeah.
We'll just get experts at it.
Yeah.
That's when we start making chainmail.
Yeah.
Start dishing it out.
We could raid a medieval museum for all the gear.
Exactly. We're riding moose in chainmail with swords.
Yes.
That's what we're doing,
That's
dude.
the plan. That is the plan.
Done deal.
Fucking broadswords.
Yeah.
Swinging.
With no accuracy whatsoever and slow as balls.
Yeah. We're going to have to train ourselves.
Right.
Have duels.
With like wooden giant broadswords, you know what I mean?
We'll all have to be in good shape. I'm going to have to get my cardio back for sure.
Yeah. Dude, cardio's a bitch.
Yeah.
I've been doing so much cardio at the
some
gym.
Animals, like, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
We're doing the Stairmaster, or the stair climber thing at the gym. Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah. I think
Brutal.
I would prefer the Stairmaster to like a treadmill for sure.
I don't like treadmills because every time I step, like it like stops. You get like a little shift, a little bit. I'd rather. I mean, I'd run outside, but I'm not trying to do a treadmill.
I don't like it because it like does half the stride for you, and like
a little bit. Yeah.
Stepping off it, you get this weird like vertigo of like.
I like the elliptical, but like not the elliptical. I don't get as
easier on the joints.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I'm actually running on the elliptical.
Yeah, it's literally all cardio. It's not like you're not like really using the muscles in your legs and
They're
stuff.
kind of just like swinging almost.
Yeah. But let's get into football. It's coming. We are super excited. Fantasy is
First episode
all the
of Hard
rage.
Knocks.
What was it?
First episode of Hard Knocks just came out.
What team is it? Is it Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm gonna love to hate watching it. You know what I mean? Like I'm very excited to watch it, but I'm gonna hate it at the same time.
If they come off looking good.
Apparently, Dak's hurt. I was listening to another podcast saying because they watched it and they said Dak was hurt.
Okay, so he's not like full practice.
No. So fantasy news, fantasy insider news, but also positive Eagles news. You know what I mean? We'll take any W we can get.
For sure. I don't think we have a shot. Yeah, I'm very skeptical of our shot of taking
I like
the
Jalen.
NFC East.
I like Jalen. I think it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be like a Lamar or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure not.
Even a Kyler Murray, I don't think he's going to be like
No
that.
way.
But I'm
think
going to enjoy watching him.
Sure. But I don't. I think the best record we could hope for is like 8 wins.
What, like 8 and 9?
Yeah. I think that's what we're looking at for this season.
Which might win the division.
Which is crazy. I think the Cowboys and Washington have improved in the offseason. I think it's one of them. Yeah.
I actually think Fitzmagic's going to have a good season.
Yeah.
Low-key fantasy sleeper.
Stream them. And the quarterbacks, you can wait to pick them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not going to get drafted.
Do I want to reveal my strategy for my family league? Are any of them watching this? Probably. Probably not. Actually.
Probably not.
Probably not. But I'm pick 7.
I feel like your dad's not going to be watching.
No, my dad's not going to be watching.
Yeah.
But they're my brother, my mom, some of my sister's friends are in the league and apparently are subscribed.
Okay. Do they watch?
I hope not. Like they would have a much different image of me after watching this, probably. But I'm pick number 7. We found out the draft order.
You're no
Snake.
PPR, right?
We are currently voting to see if we would switch to half point or full point PPR.
Okay. And then you also,
and I think
your defenses are weird, right?
That we've corrected that.
Okay.
I think the most favored position that's kind of out of whack and different from our league is quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, your quarterbacks.
Yeah, quarterbacks are heavily favored. They go pretty early in our league, or at least the top ones. Like, So I'm thinking about taking a quarterback in the second round, probably.
Yeah, I don't know much about quarterback heavy leagues. Never done one, so like a 2 quarterback or anything like that.
Yeah, because I think like Patrick Mahomes will probably go in the first. I don't know, but we do auction for our friend league, which I think is pretty interesting.
I love auction.
Yeah,
it's so much more fun than Snake.
Yes,
Snake is cool because you get to figure out your draft order and like. There's like planning that never actually helps me. You know what I mean? Helps me in the first like 3 rounds. Yeah. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever. Okay. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Yeah. But auction, like you just do whatever you want. And
you can build the team that you want to build. And have some price strategies.
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of like we did last year. I said that last week. I'm pretty sure too.
But I think a lot of people might be doing that strategy. But not a lot, but like half of our league might do that strategy now.
But Zook also waited last year too. And
that's what I think the move is for this year.
I don't know. I was looking at like the top 100 and I feel like the past like couple years have been like, oh, why is this guy so low? Like I did the same thing with David Johnson last year. Yeah. Spent like 20 something bucks on him. Bust. You know what I mean? Pseudo, thanks for the trade. I appreciate it. But
auction sucks.
Well, when you draft 4 quarterbacks, you know what I mean?
Well, he's the winningest team in our league.
I know, that is crazy. That is crazy. Ridiculous. I love that. I think that's hysterical.
Yeah, and I think it's appropriate that I'm one of the lowest scoring and...
Yeah, am I bringing this up? We'll bring this up so we can talk about it.
I think I have the lowest points against for
100%.
throughout.
You're like very low.
Yeah, it's like not even close.
It's kind of fucking stupid, to be honest with you.
But hey, I'm the black hole of our league.
Apparently.
I've had the title stolen from me in one season, but for the entirety
For the
of the
total?
league, I'm definitely the black hole.
So Garv got railed last year.
Yeah.
Seabut and Lev are apparently don't have very good records. 31-46 for Seabut, 32-45 for Lev.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But isn't Lev one? His points for are pretty good.
Yeah, 9.268. I mean, it's like. So I'm the
Fourth?
top.
Yeah.
I'm top with 9.384.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like 4 people that are like high 9.2s, mid 9.2s. I think there's a 9.3. Yeah, Garv's 9.3. So like we're all like really close for points for besides Seabot, who's like 87.
Yeah, that's super low. I think I'm at like 90.
Yeah, you're like 90.
9038
almost 91.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seabot's good.
Yeah. And didn't
Sure low.
I missed this season, didn't I?
I didn't put that season in.
Oh, okay.
I put the championships in because
That should count.
yeah, I think Garv won that year,
Yeah.
and Seabot got Sacco, but I didn't put it in because you weren't in it, and I don't think Lev was in it. We had like D-Bach and Doug in there instead.
Yeah. Do you like the 10-person league? I mean, I feel like it gives like 12-person would make it more difficult to
I kind of like
build
12.
a stellar team. You know?
Yeah, but then you don't have like, I don't know. A 12 makes me feel like I have to like do more work,
Definitely,
and
for
like
sure.
there's less luck involved in it, which I like. I like
Less luck
Yeah,
involved in 10-man league? I would think.
no involved in 12.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, which I like.
Yeah.
I like that there's less luck.
Same.
But I mean, everyone can do it. I mean, we decided clearly not. So
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We just didn't have two reliable additions.
I think we kind of do though.
What, just Aaron and who else?
B?
B said no.
Oh yeah, you're right. B did say no.
I mean, we could go outside the group, but I don't.
No,
think
I wouldn't
wanna
wanna do
that. Yeah. Especially if that person gets Sacco and stuff. Like, what, we gonna mail them the fucking dildo? Oh, yeah, that's right. For anybody unaware, we have a Sacco trophy, which is an 18-inch black dildo, veiny, triumphant bastard.
Donnie.
Yeah, that we call Adonis. Donnie for short. I mean, he's like that, you know? Like, it would be impressive for a woman to fit that inside of her.
Like you have to have a fetish to like watch porn videos with Donnie in it. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you got to like work your way up to Donnie. You can't just start straight off.
Well, you mean like if you're a chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course not. That'd probably hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's a dick size that you wouldn't even want.
Yeah, it probably would suck.
Yeah.
Dude, did
Walking
I
around
ever
with a
tell the
third
story
leg.
about me buying that?
Not on here.
Not all right. I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm driving around. I think this might have been right before one of our drafts. So I'm not entirely sure. But it was me, TJ. I want to say Mana was there too. Maybe it was Garv. Maybe I know TJ was there because I'm pretty sure it was TJ's car.
Yeah.
So we're driving around. We're down in like Montgomeryville, like near 309, 309 like 202. Down there where there's that like 5 Point and there's like the Willow Grove, or not Willow Grove, the Montgomeryville Mall and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we're driving around. There's Best Buy. We drive by the Best Buy. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing down there. We drive by a sex store. And I tell you, TJ, we're going to the sex store. For literally no reason besides I've never been to a sex store. And I just wanted to check it out. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. Like, let's, like, I don't even know how old we were. We're like 24, 20.
Is this Adult World?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The name's probably changed, but
I've been
it's the
there
same
before.
gist all the time. We walk in there, and we're like, just like looking at random shit.
That's
and then
weird in there.
It's just a lot of dildos.
Yeah.
There was an impressive amount of dildos in there.
And like weird side rooms.
Yeah, well, we know what the side rooms are for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's jerk off and like glory holes and shit. Yeah, we know what's in there. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm walking in, and I turn this corner with like lingerie and shit, and there's just a fucking like that wall just full of like toys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like random like weird toys. And then Donnie is sitting there. He's probably like face height, and I just go to Donnie and I pick it up and I start like putting it into.
He's loose. He's not in a package.
It was like like an action figure. Like
Oh,
it's like
with
a
its
box.
wire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was like in that. So I started like putting it in TJ's face and like doing like that. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy this. And
and we had already talked about getting a Sacco trophy.
we were talking about a trophy,
Yeah, okay.
and I had no like my idea at the time was not for like a Sacco trophy, like to go into the store. And then when I saw it, I was like, this is a great Sacco trophy.
Yeah.
Start putting it in his face and all that shit. So I go up and I buy it. So I go up to this like very large, very nice like black lady who's the cashier.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, you're buying this?" And I was like, "Yep."
Great man.
Full confidence. Had like not realizing how fucking weird it is that you got this like fucking chubby white dude buying an 18-inch giant black dildo.
Yeah. With his 3 friends buying them.
Right, exactly. Just giggling and laughing. You know what I mean? And she's probably like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, it's like these guys are about to have a great time.
or they're about to have very shitty time. So I buy it, and she's like, "You're not gonna use that, right?" I said, "Well, you know, we're gonna use it for, you know, for our fantasy league." And she had no idea what our fantasy league is.
She doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, she's like, "Well, you need to work your way up." And I was like, "What?"
She said that.
Yeah, she's like, "You need to like, you know, work your way up." And I was like, "For fantasy?" And she was like, "Yeah." And we were just like, had this miscommunication of what fantasy football. Well, I didn't say football, but fantasy league.
Yeah, she thinks a bunch of gay dudes got together and started an organization around their activities
with the giant 18-inch black dildo.
Yeah, as the centerpiece.
But she was concerned for us.
Oh,
she was very concerned.
Well, you could rupture, you know,
bleed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What, prolapse.
Yeah, serious health conditions. Ugh. And she was looking out for me, and I give her a lot of credit.
Did she like put a big thing of lube? Well, it's like, you're gonna need this.
She was like hinting, like you should like not buy this. Essentially,
this is dangerous.
Yeah, like this
the last guy who bought one of these, he didn't make it back.
Yeah, he's in the hospital right now. Okay, and so eventually, like, it came out that if it was like for fantasy football, wow, I was like, "Oh, I'm buying this." You know what I mean? Like, this is just funny. And I just remember that like miscommunication, that misconnect of what we were talking about, and then realizing it like 30 seconds into the conversation, being like, "Oh. No, I'm not using this for me. This is not for me."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is just to embarrass our friends.
Yeah, exactly. As
a token of their huge losses, sucking at fantasy.
So that was probably one of the more awkward conversations I've ever had with the cashier in my life.
Did you clear it up before you left, or did you walk out of there and she thought you guys were gonna? Okay.
I finally was able to let her know that, you know, it's for fantasy football, not my fantasy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I doubt she gets many regular people in there.
Yeah, it's probably true. And I guess we were kind of regular. I mean, we were goofy and laughing at dildos because we're 24 or whatever, but, you know.
I've only been into a sex shop twice. And once was just a joke. I think I was with Macaulay and his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And we were just wanted to see what was in there and like what kind of stuff we could get. I don't think we ended up buying anything, or I didn't.
I've been to sex shops.
Yeah, and then I went with my most recent ex, and we bought lube because we were going to try anal, but we never ended up trying it because
it's overrated. But
it's completely overrated.
Yeah. We don't have to get into that because that's...
Yeah. People know. Yeah. People know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
I worked next to the cigar shop I worked at was right next to a sex shop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the Bill Clinton 1-2 punch.
Cigars,
you know?
Yep.
You know?
When
he reverses them.
One-stop drop, baby.
The cigar goes up the pussy.
Yeah.
And, you know, he puts on the dress. Or the lingerie. Yeah.
No, the chick there was very nice. Because we got a package like delivered to us, and it was like full of like CBD stuff, and I was like, "We don't sell this, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's probably next door." And I walk in, and she's just like sitting there, and I was like, "Yeah, this is your package." She's like, "Oh, was it anything like cool?" And I was like, "It's like CBD gummies." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it's real tame. Real tame.
And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, here you go. See ya."
Can I look around?
Yeah.
Any free keychains or something?
Yeah. Do I get anything for being a good Samaritan?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like most people who work in those areas are probably pretty chill, right? Because they're
I feel like you have to be.
Yeah, you have to not take things too seriously.
Yeah,
you have to be super open.
I mean, unless you're like the owner, I guess you got to be uptight and kind of like run.
Yeah,
the
the
ship.
business end of
If you're a dickhead cashier, you're not.
We're not selling enough edible underwear.
Yeah.
You know,
Which they do have there.
oh, for sure. I wouldn't mind trying one.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, what do they taste like? Fruit roll up?
I've never had one.
Yeah.
I just tell you
I
that's
mean,
there.
that's how I imagine it is. Like, it tastes like fruit roll up.
Yeah, it's probably some sort of gummy or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Although it probably tastes worse than a fruit roll up. You know, I doubt that it's high quality stuff. It's more of like a crop.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it would have to be like immediate. Like as soon as she puts it on,
You're eating.
I'm eating it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want her walking around in it all day. And
Ooh,
then,
sweat.
yeah, it just becomes all sticky and
Yeah.
like
And then it's on your face too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was drunk, I would do that. But
Yeah. You've done some shit while you're drunk, man.
yeah.
You want to get into those stores?
No, I don't want that out there.
No, you don't want the
I
public
did
to
it
know about
once.
that.
The people who know, and I think got it out of my system.
Okay. I didn't know who was in the system to start with, but I'm
You
glad.
gotta try it.
No. I'm an advocate for trying things.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying that.
No.
No.
Get hammered once. I think your girl might like it.
Don't care. It's not about her at that point. You know what I mean?
It was like a murder scene afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
I won't do it.
Okay. Hey, every man's got a line.
But hey, finger in the butt, line, do what you did. Not cross.
Okay.
That's
All
my
right. All right. I won't go. I'm not going back there.
Yeah.
But I had to, see where the line is.
line. To see where the boundaries are.
Yeah,
You're
it's like
you're walking around in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You hit something. And does it give?
Yeah.
Does it give? Is it?
Can't go that way.
No, it can't go that way. Is there a secret door here?
Did I unlock something?
Yeah. Oh.
No.
that is a pretty apt metaphor, though.
Yeah.
Nate got pegged. No, pseudo.
Yes.
No.
We're gonna start this.
No.
Nate got pegged.
This is the wrong. That's the wrong one. The right one was. It had to do with monthly cycles.
You said you didn't want to get out there. Now you're beating around.
Well,
the
now
bush.
I gotta
Now
refute the peg.
Nah, keep the ambiguity. You know what I mean? Let people keep the mystery about it. Everyone thinks we're gay anyway.
True.
All the fucking, when we got raided that one time.
True. They're not in our chat this time.
Yeah, we'll just wait till one dude starts spamming.
Oh, yeah. Well, we ixnayed George Washington and his fellow cohorts.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He's out.
The rebellion of the 21st century is
The American Revolution is no longer there.
Yeah, it's not. It took a weird turn.
Yeah. To say the least.
Yes. The old one I'm down with. This new one. When's George Washington coming back? Maybe he might.
No, George's not coming back into here.
Yeah, George is not in here. He can start his own channel.
Yeah. We just spamming.
Yeah, he might get more viewers than us, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, he's appeasing to a fucking, some fucked up individuals.
Yeah. Would you ever start a revolution? Join a revolution? That's a weird question. Not really.
Okay.
I thought it might start something. But
Maybe. What it has to be the right cause, I guess.
yeah. If they start taxing the hell out of you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe after I watch, what's that Mel Gibson movie?
The one where he's Scotland?
Yeah, Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Yeah. Maybe if I watch Braveheart. And then,
they will never take
yeah.
our freedom.
And then you start screaming freedom. That would make me join more.
I think, but I think he dies at the end of that one.
No, 100% dies.
Yeah. On the stretcher, too. That was one of the more gruesome deaths I've seen.
Yeah.
That was pretty early for me, too.
Yeah, it was a
gore.
90s movie.
Yeah. I also think 80s and 90s might have been like peak TV or peak movies.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I think the teens and the thousands were probably
Really?
peak. Yeah.
Maybe they got a little whitewashed and too mainstream.
I think late teens did. But I'm saying 2004 to 12, 13, around there.
You got any examples of the movies that came
War
out?
of the Worlds. Great.
War of the Worlds.
Tom Cruise. You've never seen War of the Worlds? Okay. Well,
How have I missed this one?
Avengers. There's Avatar. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is early 2000s. Yeah, for sure.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, how did I miss this one?
You've never seen War of the Worlds?
No.
It's a great movie. I just watched it with Kylie the other day.
Nice. Wow. 75 critic score, 42 audience score.
Yeah, probably because of the ending.
Yeah, the ending sucked.
Well, I can't tell you the ending.
Yeah, but like you can tell me if it's bad or good.
It's abrupt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some unanswered questions.
When I first watched it, I was like, "Wait, what? This is."
Was it supposed to be like a series and then
No, I
didn't get a second one?
That's what I thought at first. 'Cause that's how like fucking it is.
Yeah.
But I think because War of the Worlds has been out for like 100 years. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because they wrote the books and did all that shit. I think you're kind of supposed to know what happens because it's so old.
But they don't answer it in the movie.
Well, they answer it. Like nothing's like I don't have any questions about it, but it was just like the whole ending is like 7 minutes long. You know what I mean? It's not like a 7-minute scene.
Yeah.
But like literally everything ending is like 7 minutes. You're just like, okay.
Well, my argument for the 80s and 90s is like everything was kind of had to be practical effects, and I think more independent original stories were able to be made. You know, like I just rewatched the Mel Gibson Mad Max and the James Cameron Terminators, and those were fucking sick movies. And they were like, I don't think you'd be able to make those today, and if you did, they would be like, well,
CGI out the ass.
Yeah, the Tom Hardy Mad Max was fucking sick, but that's a rehash of the older movies.
I agree. There's probably
the OG
ideas.
original. You know, we're starting to remake a lot of those now because those are old. But like the OGs are fucking sick.
Yeah, I actually am a fan of CGI. I think the bigger explosions and the cooler shit.
There was a weird like in the 2012, 2013, like where CGI wasn't good enough.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, but now it's
fantastic.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like we can do some pretty crazy, amazing
like the end of Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was like, wait a second, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've been very impressed with the superhero stuff too. Like when fucking Superman fights Zod.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the sickest movie fights I've ever seen. They're like destroying an entire city.
Yeah, Metropolis is falling apart.
Yeah. And it looks fucking really good. Yeah. Like it doesn't take you out of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I think CGI is
But I feel like the story, originality, characters, script is suffering.
It does.
Because
it does
it's
suffer.
a CGI fuckfest.
Yeah, but you're talking the CGI fuckfest like Transformers.
Yeah, and
like that's
I
like
think
over
even
the
the
top
Avengers.
Crazy. Yeah, but the whole
it looks good. It looks amazing. They did have the
looks
story and character stuff to back it up, which is why it was so good. But I don't think that happens most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you watch the Suicide Squad, like the new one that just came out.
I've heard good things.
It's very good.
I hear very good things.
Entertaining.
Yes.
I think it's more a villain, but like
it's still superpowers and
it's dark.
Yeah,
it's pretty dark.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Very graphic.
Yeah,
very
it's like DC Guardians as far as like
a little
weird, kind of goofy, a little darker.
There's good dialogue between them, especially like
you've seen it already?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, especially with Elba and
it's on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta get HBO Max.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's worth it.
It's a lot of good movies are coming out.
It's only like
going there
$10 a month or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe it's 14, but either way.
I thought like HBO Max is different from the like on-demand HBO, right?
I don't think so. I think they merged it.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Okay. Because I thought I still had HBO, but
I do think if you have HBO, you need to upgrade to HBO Max.
Okay.
So it's not like
automatic that if you have HBO,
right,
HBO Max, you have access to. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll definitely get HBO Max because we need more stuff to watch at the house. I'm rewatching a bunch of stuff. Need to find some new things.
Watch Berserk
Again?
on Friday. Yeah, had to.
All three?
Yeah, you can bang it out in like
Yeah, I mean,
3.5
what
hours.
are they, 45 minutes to an hour or something?
First one's an hour, second one's like an hour 10, and last one's like an hour and a half.
Wow, okay.
So,
As good as you remember?
yes, with less shock value.
Yeah.
So like I was able to like pay attention a little bit.
Yeah, to
Towards the
like
end.
the like things in the beginning that they are building on and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, paying attention to some of the finer details, like what do they call that? The world egg.
Yeah, the egg. I
yeah.
just called it the egg. I think.
Yeah. I think they're thinking about remaking Berserk because it has those like Netflix movie ones that does only like those
The
three
beginning,
movies are
essentially.
that's basically the prequel.
Yeah.
Like when the comic starts is after all of those events. So there's plenty of story to like
Build up.
go into.
Apparently, I
And-
was reading online. Everyone said that like it all sucks. Like all the anime sucks. Like it's not even worth it. Like
yeah,
just
the
read.
anime TV show is not very
Yeah.
good.
They just said to read it. So
But the creator of the comic just died. So they're thinking about remastering and remaking an anime based on the comics.
well, I'd watch it,
And
I
it
mean,
could
it's
be
interesting.
amazing because there's plenty of material.
Yeah.
I mean, and it gets really cool. Well, it also gets kind of weird.
It's a weird show, man.
yeah. But like
Also, didn't realize how many titties were in the
a
fucking
lot of
thing.
titties.
Yeah, there's just like tits like every
Yeah.
40 minutes. I was like, wait a second, I don't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And the pretty graphic sex scenes and
Yeah.
yeah. But in the Netflix movie ones, it kind of by the end it shows you how it gets weird with the demon side. But there's like another side of like magic and witches and fairies and
Yeah,
stuff.
as I said, there's like little fairies and shit that you see.
Yeah. So they get into that a lot after those events because that's where Guts has to kind of search for allies and powers to like help fight against the demons, and it gets a little weird, especially with like where Casca is by the end of the third one, where she's
Just,
kind
like,
of
freaking
lost
out.
her personality and memory and stuff. They like try to find a way of healing her and getting her back and that kind of thing. And it gets kind of weird and non-action based. And so that's where I kind of fell off with the comic. But it would be interesting to see a new
If they
TV show for
made an
it.
anime with it.
Yeah.
I would probably watch it.
My favorite part of the whole story is those three movies, though. Those three, like, hour long. But there's some really cool stuff that they didn't even get into.
Yeah, well, there's like 1,000 manga fucking
chapters.
chapters, I guess you call it. Yeah.
And you find out a lot more about, the guy who's the, like, demon lord that saves him at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't notice when he's fighting the like centaur thing in like the tornado.
Yeah.
That he's been around for like 1,000 years or something like that. So I didn't notice that till Friday, and I was like, oh shit.
He's like an ancient version of what Guts is kind of becoming.
Yeah, that's what I kind
like,
of got.
He's like a warrior that had been fighting against the demons for thousands of years and had kind of been, pushed into obscurity and no action.
He was like a former king or something like that. wasn't he?
Yeah. He's got like the demon horse and like armor and weapons and stuff that kind of takes Guts under his wing.
It was cool. I mean, it's still cool. I really wish there was a series about it.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to like
well animated and
Yeah.
it could be really cool. I think, didn't you bring up Berserk when I was talking about how anime is like some of the more where the creative world building and
kinda
stuff
do it.
is happening?
Yeah.
Because that's a completely new world. I mean, I love the mercenary stuff where it starts out, but it goes into some really cool fucking dark shit.
Yeah, it's super dark.
Yeah.
Super crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
And
I gotta take this real quick.
all right.
We gotta learn to cut out these piss breaks.
Yeah, the streaming live does not lend itself to heavy edits. You'll have to bear with us.
You know what I mean?
We've got a couple things on the list. We got some post production editing that we're working on. We got some. We're gonna get a backdrop so you don't have to look at my at home work set and storage and fucking chess table. We're working on a lot of stuff. We're a building production here. Come along for the ride. You'll see us at the top in a few years, maybe a few more. But if you're fans of anime, Berserk, I definitely highly recommend. I think Seven Deadly Sins is like a more childish, goofy version of this. With all the like demon and commandment stuff, I gotta find a way back into the comics because I gotta find a good app to read these things because not all the best ones are made into TV shows yet, or the TV shows animes are subpar. I think another one that I love is Kingdom, where it's like a historical fiction about the Warring States period in China, and it's about two.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's an anime that I found as a comic that has a kind of subpar TV show that's unfinished about it. It's called Kingdom. It's about the Warring States period of China, where there are like 7 states.
Like Mulan?
Mulan's Chinese, but it's basically about one kingdom trying to unify all of China, because throughout history, China has become unified and broken apart, and become unified and broken apart. Yeah. And this is about the state that eventually did succeed in unifying China, and it follows these two young guys, one who becomes emperor of his kingdom and tries to take over the other 6, and his like right hand, like this kid that becomes a general in the army, or tries to become a general in the army.
Okay. Yeah, I need to find a new anime.
It's
look up one.
Such a good comic, and if they did the anime justice, it would be so sick. Because there's like 600 chapters, like there's plenty of material, like there's
almost like Avatar. That's what kind of that sounds like almost.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mm-hmm. Which I think technically isn't an anime because
it was a cartoon.
It's made and
I know we talked
published
about
on Nickelodeon and stuff.
However, we did hit an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, we hit the mark. Nice.
I think that's we need input here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
feedback.
I agree that the 2 hours and 2.5 hours is too long.
It is a little too long.
I think we got a lot of good content in that hour and a half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do feel like we're tailing off a little bit.
At least with this one. Some of the other 3 hour, 2.5 hour ones we've hit
sometimes
strides towards the end, but
but the lows are more often than the highs.
True.
And then the first like hour and a half, I feel like we did pretty well.
Yeah, we have it. We come into it with enough to fill
like an hour and a half. Yeah. So I think we call it and see how many see the feedback on where we're at right now. And
like and subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Ring that bell. Have
Ring
some conversations in the comments.
Like the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For all our Nick Merckx fans out there. I don't have a Kevin or anything like that. Like Tim the Tap Man.
we need a mascot for our channel.
Exactly.
Cool. We'll work on that as well.
All
right.
Peace.
That was sloppy. But later on. Peace, guys.
The outro isn't nearly as important as the intro, right?
True. Who the fuck watches this for who stays to the end? Huh?
I don't even stay to the end.
Still here?
I clock out after a while.
Sound off in the chat?
Yeah, no one's in there.
Yeah, true.